Hey everyone, so today I have a really exciting video because it's a video I've never done before, and it is a empties video. I love watching these, so I filled up an entire bag, this guy right here, full of products that I used up in spring. It ended up being quite a lot of stuff. I want to share it with you guys because I think that these videos are really fun to watch and helpful because it shows, you know, what I really think about the product because I really got the full, you know, use out of it. If you guys want to see all of the products I used up in spring, then just keep on watching. Makeup wipes. These are my absolute favorite. I keep repurchasing them. I'm almost done with another one, and I'm pretty sure that I went through more than just two over the course of spring, but I probably didn't put them all in this bag, this empties bag. Kind of difficult to remember when it's like something as useful as these are, and these are just so easy to go through. So these are my favorite though. I love them. I know that they came out rather recently, and I love that they have like that micellar water component to them, and they're just really gentle. They're fragrance free, and they're just bomb. Like, I love them, and I love the packaging. Honestly, like, it's like Glossier pink. I'm a sucker for that. That's the reason that I bought them to begin with, and they ended up becoming my favorite makeup wipes ever. Super gentle on the eyes. They don't sting the skin. I just love them. The Elizabeth & James dry shampoos, I love them. I've gone through, I guess, 2 minis and a full-sized one, and I just picked up a full size of the bourbon scent. They just launched these recently, and I'm so happy that they did because the bourbon scent is like my favorite. I love it. I love this one too, but this one just smells amazing. It smells just like the perfume, so if you're a fan of that one, I highly recommend that you pick these up. I know that these are really pricey, but they are just amazing dry shampoos, and this lasted me a really good amount of time. These mini ones are pretty long lasting as well, so I went through this first, and then I bought a full size, and then I bought this, and then I purchased a full size of this one. So they're bomb. I love them. I will definitely be repurchasing. I already did repurchase technically, and they do have a white cast. I will say that they definitely do, so if you have dark hair, these probably won't be your best friend unless like you really work it into your hair. But since my hair is lighter now, I can get away with the white cast situation, and it kind of even masks any root action that I have a little bit, even though I do work it into the hair. They smell great, they work great, just love them. I think my favorite has definitely been the Aven thermal water. Totally went through this. I mean, seems like there is a little bit left, but oh, there's a tiny bit left in here apparently. But when I was through with this, or so I thought, it wasn't spraying out. So what's in there is very minuscule. And then I've used up the Evian thermal spray and the La Roche-Posay. So I ended up repurchasing the La Roche-Posay one just out of convenience. Found it at my like local Target and just picked it up, but I was trying to look for a different brand just because I like to experiment with the thermal waters. I'm trying to test them all out because I find it kind of interesting. I don't think I'd repurchase the Evian one once again unless I absolutely had to. Honestly prefer these more. That's not to say that this one is bad or anything. It's not. It's totally good, but I think that my favorite one has been the Aven one. It's just that this size is just annoyingly large. I picked this up on Amazon Prime, and it was the only size that they had. So that's why I also went with this one, because it's a more normal sized one. Is 300 mils, so it's almost 11 ounces, and it's just a really big bottle. Like it looks like hairspray. Storing it and like making it look nice on my vanity and stuff was a little bit tricky for me. I didn't like how tall it was in comparison to all my other products. This one just like kind of blends in better, but again, that's really more of a personal thing, I guess. But I think I like this one the best. I will repurchase this one probably next, and I'm about to go through another one of these. But all in all, I love thermal waters, and I will continue to repurchase them and probably try new ones in the future. So I went through one of these. This is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I actually don't use this anymore, and I will mention what I use in replacement of this in a second because There's a lot of them in here. It's kind of like ridiculous. But this is a great cleanser. It's just that I noticed when I stopped using it, my skin wasn't as dry anymore. And I was struggling with like very dry skin, dehydrated skin, and stopping this kind of changed that for me, and my skin has gotten like more like normal to dry. So obviously it's still like more on the dry side than the greasy side, but I would recommend this if like you want like a deep foaming cleanser type of a deal, and it is good for normal to oily skin, which is probably why I shouldn't have been using it in the first place. But it is a great cleanser. I love CeraVe. I actually really like the hydrating cleanser. That one is more like milky and it just doesn't have a lather at all, but I also feel like it doesn't clean my skin as much as the one that I'm gonna mention next. But this is a wonderful cleanser. I'm just I'm not using it these days. I do have another one. I did repurchase it, but I haven't like used it at all. Still a good one. I really love CeraVe, so this is the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. This is what it looks like, and they are 6 ounces each, and I'm obsessed with them. I already have another one, and I need to buy like 2 backups because the obsession is real. This changed my skin, in my opinion. Using this cleanser over any other cleanser really allowed my skin to heal, and it's not like dry or parched or dehydrated the way that it used to be. It's very gentle, it's non-stripping, it doesn't foam, it doesn't have a lather at all, but it has like a milky jelly consistency, quite literally. So it's interesting. It also removes makeup amazingly. Take like 2 pumps of this if I have like a full face of makeup on, and I will literally just go to town all over my eyes, all over my neck, all over my face, and it does the job amazingly. I'll go in again with like another 2 pumps after I rinse it off, and my skin is like clean and refreshed, and it doesn't feel tight or dry or anything like that. It's so bomb. Like, I'm obsessed with this stuff. I couldn't recommend it more, honestly. If you have dry skin, if you have sensitive skin, this is just really good. It's formulated with the same ingredient as contact lens solution, so it doesn't hurt or sting the eyes. You can open your eyes while you're cleansing. If it does sting or burn, it's probably due to like the mascara or the eyeliner that you were using, which I find sometimes if it ever does sting, that's the reason why. But this stuff is just amazing. I love it. Adore it. I wish that it came in a bigger size, to be honest. Probably the only issue that I have with this, because I go through them so quick. I think I use one every 3 weeks. Definitely one a month, definitely. The Elta MD UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. I already did repurchase one, and I use it almost every day. I recently picked up some new sunscreens that I will probably mention soon, but I don't want to get off topic here. So these are awesome if you have acne prone skin, rosacea, or hyperpigmentation. This is just an amazing, amazing sunscreen. And it's also really hydrating. It has niacinamide, it has a transparent zinc oxide, it barely has a white cast. Like, it barely shows up on me personally, but it is a little bit there, but for the most part it blends into nothing. All in all, this stuff is just bomb. It's an amazing, amazing sunscreen. The Detox Dry Conditioner, and I ended up buying the full size because I actually really like this stuff. You know how dry shampoo can make your hair feel like really crunchy and dry? Literally. This is like the opposite of that. So it's a dry conditioner. So for those times where you feel like you put a little bit too much dry shampoo, you can kind of soften and detangle your hair from like that matted, crunchy feeling that dry shampoo sometimes gives us. It really works. So it says it weightlessly detangles, softens, holy shit, I can't talk. It says it weightlessly detangles, softens, and hydrates dry ends between washes. And I couldn't really put it more plainly than that. It really does do just that. Purchased the small size because I wanted to see if I actually liked it, and then I ended up getting the full size. And okay, so this is not empty. Now let me talk about this. This is the Pantene Pro V dry shampoo, and the nozzle, oh, what? I can't even believe it. This was broken and now it's not. Let's just omit this completely because this is a great dry shampoo at an affordable price. I can't even believe this. The nozzle was broken and now it's not. This guy, the Detox Dry Shampoo, this stuff is awesome. I do really like it. The smell, however, very strong for me. I don't like the smell of it. It just doesn't go away. It stays on, like, it's not the kind of smell that I want to keep smelling. And it's not necessarily a bad smell, it's just not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. Like the Elizabeth and James dry shampoos smell exactly like the perfumes that they're supposed to smell like. And if you like those scents, you will like the dry shampoos. This, however, is just a random smell that I don't like. I won't repurchase this again. I did go through it, but I didn't like it. I did not like it. Did it do its job? Yes. Dry Bar definitely has amazing products, but I just don't like the smell of this. That's pretty much what it boils down to. So I won't repurchase this again. So I went through an entire priming moisturizer and I loved it, and I already have another one that I've been using. It lasted like 2 months, and that's like using it a good deal. Like I used a lot of this stuff. It's a priming moisturizer. You can use this under makeup. It's a great primer, but it's an amazing moisturizer as well. So I use this mostly as a moisturizer versus a primer. I always tend to go for a different primer when I use this, but it is just an all-around great product. I love it, and I will definitely continue to repurchase this because I like it so much. Okay, so this guy. This is the Glossier Super Bounce. This was the first super that I purchased. So when I ran out of this, which was like quite honestly very devastating, I ended up buying the super pack, and now I'm almost out of Super Bounce once again, and I love all of the supers actually. They're all amazing. I will definitely continue to repurchase them, to be honest. I really like them. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5, so it's just an all-around great serum. And then I mean, it's funny because I like to mix these two together. It just, it feels so nice. If you guys have these products at home, I highly recommend mixing these two together. It's heavenly. So this is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich. I totally went through this. I went through the entire thing, and I totally bought another one. I even expedited the shipping because I kind of ran out of it like unexpectedly. And finally, so you guys can see, this is what a new one looks like. It's all nice and fluffy and lovely. It smells so good, and it's so moisturizing. I love using this at night. This is my favorite nighttime moisturizer. Or if I'm feeling extremely dry, I could use this during the day too. It also doubles as a primer, so it's really good underneath makeup, and it's just very hydrating. So if you have super dry skin, parched skin, dehydrated skin, anything like that, this is just an all-around amazing moisturizer. We'll definitely continue to repurchase it because I am obsessed with it. I'm definitely addicted to the smell of it, and the texture is like a whipped dream. I don't know how else to explain it. It just feels so lovely on the skin, and it has this like beautiful lavender scent, but it's not overly scented, and it doesn't irritate my skin, and I have very sensitive skin. So bomb, love it, amazing, and it doesn't break me out, which is the best. It got so nasty. This is the Mr. Brow Groom by Givenchy. I did repurchase this because I love it. Honestly think that like there isn't another brow gel that is as good as this one. I just haven't found one that holds them in place like this does without feeling crunchy. For example, the Glossier Boy Brow doesn't make your eyebrows feel crunchy, but I don't think that it holds them in place as well as this does. So that's why I repurchased it. It is a pricier brow gel, but in my opinion, it's super worth it. And this lasted me like 6 months. I'm pretty sure this lasted me like 6 months or something. So I think it's totally worth it if you want to get a bomb brow gel that doesn't make your eyebrows feel crunchy and weird and like really holds them in place and makes them look feathery and lovely. This is an amazing one, and I do get it in clear. They do have colored or tinted ones. This is kind of random, but this is a room spray that I love, and I spray it like every single night. This is from Whole Foods, Aura Cassia. It's just a lavender scented room mist. You could also use it on your body apparently, but I just love it. It smells amazing. I love the smell of lavender. It's probably one of my favorite scents ever, and I will probably repurchase this time and time again. Yeah. This is the SK2 Essence Facial Treatment Essence. Since going through this one, I have been experimenting with other ones, and I picked up the Tatcha Essence, and I've actually really been enjoying that one. And I also picked up the May Coupe Raw Sauce, and I actually really like that one as well. This one is amazing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is like really bomb. I actually ended up falling in love with the scent of this and like the tacky finish that it gives the skin. It just became an overall experience to use that I really enjoyed. So would I repurchase this? I actually would repurchase this. I just don't think that I'd repurchase it right now. I don't know when I'll repurchase it. As of right now, I won't, because I'm enjoying other essences, and I think that there's so many essences to try that I'd rather kind of give all those a shot before making my final decision and committing to one essence for the rest of my life. Sounds like a marriage or something, but this one is fantastic. I do have little minis, and I think that that's great for like for travel. I'm glad to have those in my backup, just in case I ever like happen to run out of all of my essences at once. I have little minis of this, but yeah, I don't think that you need this one. I think that there are other great essences that do the same thing. I mean, ultimately it's just moisturizing and allows everything that you put on after sink in better. So is it great? Yes. Is it the only one that's great? No. Will I repurchase? Not yet. Byredo little mini hand cream in the scent La Tulipe. I probably would repurchase this because I adore it. I love La Tulipe so much. It's probably my favorite Byredo scent apart from Blanche, and that's the one that I'm currently using right now. I got this like in a double pack. Super moisturizing, amazing scent. Definitely would repurchase. Empty is this Marilyn hair treatment from Lush. This was so moisturizing. This is supposed to like lighten your hair gradually. It did not lighten my hair. Mind you, I had really dark hair when I was trying to lighten my hair with this. I don't know if this actually works for people who have light hair. I imagine that it does because it has chamomile and lemon and other lightening properties, natural lightening properties. But apart from all that, the moisturizing aspect of this stuff is amazing. And I love the smell of it. I would repurchase this again, honestly. I definitely would. I wouldn't repurchase it right now. The whole thing was like 25 bucks. It did last me a good deal of time, and it really did feel really good for my hair. I would get it again. If you're looking for a lightening, moisturizing hair treatment, this is a great one. Little mini Clarins, super restorative total eye concentrate, and I love it. I won't purchase the full size though. These were like little 100-point rewards at Sephora, and I got like 6 of them because this is a very expensive eye cream that has amazing reviews, and with good reason. It's definitely an amazing eye cream. I just won't purchase the full size of this. Plus I have the Shiseido one, and I love that one, and I've had it for like a really long time already, and I'm not even halfway through it, and that one is pricey, but it like lasts so long that it's so worth it. I still have more little mini ones, so I can enjoy it for a good amount of time, and this lasted a really good amount of time actually, and it's only 0.2 ounces. So GlamonGlam Gravity Mud Firming Treatment Mask. It's just a fun mask to use. I don't notice so much firming. I think I've mentioned this before. I've talked about this mask like 3 times on my channel, I think, and I love it. I will repurchase it time and time again. It's a fun mask, but it makes my skin look like super bright and refreshed, and I love using this before makeup. Like if I'm going to a special event, I'll use this and my skin looks like bomb. Like makeup looks fantastic after. The Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I love this stuff. I've actually been wanting to repurchase this. Pretty sure this was a 100-point reward at Sephora. Was so pleasantly surprised with this. It feels so nice on the hair. It really is like an invisible oil. It does not leave your hair feeling greasy, really soft and hydrated. So I love this stuff. I actually really want to repurchase this. If you guys are looking for like a moisturizing invisible oil that doesn't leave your hair feeling greasy, definitely recommend the Bumble & Bumble one. So good. Alright guys, so that is it for my spring empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would make me so happy if you subscribed. I will also put all of my social media handles somewhere over here for you guys. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I will be back really soon with another one, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.